Happy October, Gemini. It is me, Kit. I am back. I am back from the hospital after a few days. Sorry about that. You know, once again, life gets in the way. But I am back. You know, I'm never gone for too long. If my voice is a little wonky, I apologize. It's all good. We're going to do a reading for you for the month of October. We're going to do these Moonology cards first for the recent past, the present, and the future, recent future, or upcoming future. Then we're going to delve into tarot, okay? So let's get to it. Universe, guides, angel spirits, what is going on this October 2022? For Gemini, please. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know, please? All right, Gemini. We have your past. We have your present. And we have your future. Future, Gemini. All right, let's see. Put these aside. Okay, Gemini, in your recent past, look at the bigger picture. Something you're not seeing clearly in the recent past, Gemini. Something that you may, I'm feeling, made excuses for, perhaps. Something that you thought was one way, and it turned out to be another way. I feel like there could have been some drama regarding this situation, and I also feel that this was a shock to you. There was something that you saw one way, and no matter what anybody said, no matter what you had heard, they saw it another. Okay, so in the present, be bold and make the first move. I think you kept quiet about this. I think you didn't speak much about it. And I feel like it's because you knew people have seen this situation, whatever it may be, differently than the way you saw it or see it. Because we are working in the future, in the present right now, excuse me. So Spirit is saying, make the first move, open up, talk about it, right? Look into things deeper, perhaps. Read all the fine print, whatever the situation may be. Don't think, well, this person said this, so it must be the truth, or it must be the law. No, look into it yourself. Be bold. Make that first move. Don't just go by what other people are saying and what you're thinking, for that matter, right? So for the near future, surrender to the divine. So don't try to change outcomes. Don't try to make something out of something that it's not. Let Spirit take over. Let the universe take over, right? Let them, or it, however you look at it, guide you the right way. Because I know a lot of you, Geminis, you are intuitive, and I know that your intuition is fully aware of things when something doesn't seem right, or sometimes if things feel really great. I feel like there is that voice inside most of you telling you one way or the other. So let's get into some tarot, Gemini, and let's see what are we talking about here, because this is pretty like straightforward, the messages are pretty clear to me anyway. So look at the bigger picture in the past. What was that all about for Gemini Spirit? Look at the bigger picture in the past. Thank you. One more card. One more card for Gemini. Thank you. Wow. Okay. First card that came out, Gemini, we have the Empress. Second card that came out, we have the Six of Pentacles. And the third card that came out, we have the Hanged Man. So with this, I feel like the things that you weren't seeing is that you're not being treated the way you should be. You hadn't been treated the way you should have been. I feel like you pretty much took things as the way they were. You accepted things as the way they were, right? And you're the Empress, you know, no gender in tarot, but the Empress doesn't do that. You know, the Empress doesn't just sit back. And if something isn't balanced, if things aren't fair, the Empress doesn't just accept it. And I feel like that's what you did in the past. You know, Gemini, there are times where you really need to, like the card says, for the present, and I feel you are aware of it, to be bold and make that first move. So let's pull some more tarot to see what that's all about. Gemini, please, for being bold and making the first move. Gemini, please, why be bold and make the first move for the present for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Thank you. One more card for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? All right, the first card that came out, I can see it, is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like Spirit is saying, learn everything you need to know about this situation. You know, speak your mind, find out the truth in the matter. Like I said prior, don't believe what you hear. Don't believe what you see right in front of your eyes. Look at the whole picture. Look at around, side by side, behind everything. I feel like when you do that, you will find that there were some things hidden from you. There were some things that you were not aware of. You might be afraid to open up because you're afraid if you do that, you might either hurt somebody or offend somebody. Don't. This is your life, Gemini, right? And Temperance, you've taken a step back. You've accepted things the way they are. And I feel like Spirit is saying, make the first move. Don't take a step back. You might find that there are things hidden from you. You might find that everything isn't as it appears straight ahead of you. Right, Gemini? All right, so for the near future, surrender to the divine. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Wow. Okay. That one really came out. What does Gemini need to know? Please surrender to the divine. What is going on in the near future for Gemini? Oofa. Okay. 2 cards came out. I'm taking them both. First card out. The Knight of Swords. Do your research, right? Let things happen as they will. You will be learning things. You will be finding things out. If there's something you find out and it's a wonderful thing, let it come to you. At least you know that whatever it is, whatever you're looking for, whatever you're trying to find out is the truth. Let it happen its own way. If you find out it's not something you wanted, not something you wanted to hear, again, let it happen its own way. The Chariot, I see victory in the month of October. So whatever it is that you're worried or concerned about, I do see you moving forward in victory. I also see you've put in the work. Spirit has seen, the universe has seen you put that work in. It's time that you are rewarded with that victory. There's a lot of love coming your way in the month of October. What else, please? One more card. Look at this. There will be travel, perhaps, and there will also be a lot of communication regarding whatever this matter is. So Gemini, this is what I have going on for you for the month of October. And again, if you want to get more personal, then check out my link tree and let me know. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And I love, love, love you guys. Gemini, happy October. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.